Hi, welcome back to my channel, LJB Footwear. My name is Lanaya J. Beard and I am the CEO and footwear designer of LJB Footwear, which is a luxury footwear brand with sizes ranging from 5 to 14 for those that crave exclusivity, inclusivity, and originality beyond a standard shoe size 11. Each and every pair is manufactured in 1,000 pairs per style per color to combat the harmful effects of climate change and global warming that's brought forth by mass production. You are about to dive into our part two of a 4-part vlog series of our Italian excursion as I transition my business from a domestic factory to an Italian factory in order to, continue to expand our product assortment as well as attend the most prominent footwear trade shows and fairs. And so on this next stop, we are still on MeCam and we are diving into really a sea of creativity and style. It really offered it really served as an inspiration, honestly. That particular day was just so exciting because I was able to source not one but 2 different footwear consulting firms to help me to continue to produce styles. And so that's what it's all about. I'm here to, be in the community in which I serve. I serve a community of women that struggle finding shoes, and not only the shoes that are above a size 11, but also the shoes that are below a size 6. Most brands only manufacture between 6 and 11, but oftentimes they're too snug or they're just overall uncomfortable. And so I made it a point to make sure that my shoes are not only stylish, but they're comfortable and they can last a little bit longer than just those 1-hour shoes that most women wear. And so stay tuned as we dive right in of that 2-part of a 4-part series as we journey through the hearts of Italy.
Such a beautiful day in Milano.
So I am coming back with my Associate Creative Director, Lauren Fluker. She's been the one behind the camera asking me the questions, and I am just coming live to report that I think we freaking did it. I think we found a supplier. And I literally can't breathe. I don't know. The only reason why I'm recording is because I'm so fucking excited. I'm excited. What the heck? I don't even know what just happened.
That's literally the reason you came down. That was mission number 1. So everything else was like a plus.
Yeah.
And the way it happened.
Yeah.
I think this trip for us has been such an aligned trip. Because you had just released the fact that, okay, the suppliers you thought you were going to see are not here.
Yeah.
So let's just make the most of it. Yeah, not even give up, but just make the most of the experience and try again next year.
Yeah.
Ask one more time.
Yeah.
And it was right behind you.
Literally was flipping through the brochure, and the only supplier here that offered private label was featured in the brochure.
The only one.
And we went to their booth.
Nice people. Welcomed so warmly.
Beautiful experience. That's all.
Shout out to Blau.
Those or because this was sourced in China, and I don't know if I want to work with that supplier.
No, but no worry. You stay here tomorrow in Japan?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure that you found something
Similar.
same or better news.
But do you think that I'll be able to find an existing last type?
Yes.
Okay.
No. But existing heel, yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
Because you found existing last, but sometimes this last is not completely okay with the heel. Okay, because another info that I want to you. Okay, you have this heel is high, for example, 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay, and this heel is producer is supplier number one. Okay, and then you go in another supplier, and he already produce another heel with 5 centimeters high, but sometimes change something for the curve and shape, and then when you put the same shape in another heel, you can find some difference. Okay, it depends. And so I suggest that it's better to construction decided tomorrow. When you go decided, I like this is real supplier, okay, because have a lot solution fashion. I don't know why. Because you love the owner. I don't know why. But then you continue to work always with this same is supplier, existing heel. So when you construction your heel in this supplier with the same eye, you can use always the same last.
Okay.
Because it's sometimes it's not a problem, but often happen that different ear supplier change some things on the curve, on the shape, on the last, and then when you put the same last with the same eye, it's not fixed well.
Okay. And say if I wanted to create like a platform heel with the same type of lace-up PVC material, and I use the existing last within the library, could we supply the platform that comes with it? Like, do you already have like square toe platforms?
Some supplier give you also heel, platform, and last. Okay. Because some supplier, for example, when will be the delivery, if you don't order 200 pairs every heel is not followed.
But that's ordering the heels is fine.
Yes,
because even for this one, I would have to order 500 pairs, 500 heels. So I'm okay with ordering the heels, but when I'm ordering the actual pairs, I want to only do
you are agree
per lei minimum quantity non è problema, lei ordinare 500 non è problema,
and then produce only 20
250.
Okay, you give supplier that is the name is Valdichieri.
So, Mycam, I've heard it pronounced so many different ways.
Me too. And I'm not even sure the correct pronunciation.
Everybody says it's different, but one thing is the same. This is where people come for shoes.
I'm a little tired, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not like overwhelmed, it's just really kind of piggying back on day one, just really still coming from that place of inspiration, just seeing so many different booths, seeing so many different styles, and with me being a brand myself, it makes me want to be more involved in the footwear community and really serve this space as well as my target audience. And so I feel as if day two is really just aligning a bit better, well, not better, but just more seamless in what I'm trying to do and how I want to take the brand to the next level.
Meaningful connections.
Yes, yes, without a doubt. For the sake of, I mean, from the sense of they've been genuine, they've been really organic, and I oftentimes can be extremely introverted, and so just being able to talk to people about something that I'm super passionate about within the footwear process, the shoemaking, the sustainability, and everybody is chartering this same energy, and it's just really been feeling good. And that's why I keep saying that I've been inspired, because even the connections that I've made have just been so organic, and they flow. Not to say that they just fall on my lap, but you know, that's how God works. Everything just seems to align, and miracles really are real, as cliche as that may sound. But whenever I just really feel as if I'm in my purpose, I'm in my passion, I'm in alignment. I am exactly where I am supposed to be in day 2, day 1. Italy has really shown me nothing but pure.
How important is it as an up and coming brand to be in spaces like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's people here from all over the world. I keep hearing about Brazilian suppliers, and I don't know if they have any space or a space allocated for them specifically at Meekin, but it just opens you up to a world of possibilities. Like, you don't have to strive to get your brands and your shoes within big retailers. Like, you can also be successful with your e-commerce brand. You can also be successful with other e-commerce and other retailers and smaller boutique stores. And so being introduced to that, introduced to that world is a great opportunity to learn and really visualize where I see LJB going now and in the future.
Mm-hmm. And it's like so many things that can get you inspired here.
I'm very selective. I only really like to look at things that I'm drawn to. And so I may be more drawn to a certain style, but not really, it may not be the style specifically. It could be more like that textile or the construction of it or how the heel is shaped. And so I think that it's great to be inspired by things that people are already producing, but then in what ways could I tweak it to make it my own? Not to say that I would take this style and slap my logo on it and it's mine. No, but like what different types of materials that I can use that are more sustainable or more revolutionary or environmentally friendly, or what type of added comfort can I add in how that composition would feel on a woman's foot. And so I would say that I have been seeing a lot more women's shoes than men's shoes, which is still great because I'm in women's, but in the event that I want to branch out, I do think that there's still an area of opportunity to continue to explore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so ghetto. I wish there was just more food somewhere nearby. And it's places, it's like restaurants here and stuff that's at the actual convention center. But, you know, I like to eat and some snacks for free, for the low, here and there would be great. And I think they have it. I may just not know where it's at. But other than that, I guess I just expect to be fed, which is naive.
Yeah, the language barrier hasn't been too bad either, because these are global companies, I guess, from all over the world, but most of them speak English, because I know that was something we were thinking about by being in a completely different country.
Yeah, I mean, and luckily it just all worked out. And I think with me being a southern girl and having a southern dialect, honestly, I feel like that works in my favor because it just helps me to naturally stand out, and they want to get to know who's this tall girl walking around. And yes, I got on Nikes today because day 2 was the longest day. Okay. Day 2 was the longest day. But even being versatile, Nike collab coming soon. That was I gotta practice that.
Shameless plug. Yeah. Is that what you see that wink? Was that what that was supposed to be?
Try it again. Yeah, I was.
Hold on.
Let me do it with the Nike plug coming soon. It's just so awesome. I cannot wait to save my life.
I see.
Let me try the other eye.
Okay.
Oh,
that was even worse.
It was. I felt it because the other eye closed.
It's even worse. Multitasking. So you've been doing a lot of that. You haven't been getting, honestly, much sleep.
Yeah, I didn't plan on sleeping much, but I am honestly really proud of myself regarding my energy levels, because typically I would come crashing down really hard, but I think because I'm so inspired, that's given me a new sense of energy that I haven't ever felt before.
When you're in alignment.
When you're in alignment, you don't sleep, and it honestly is just kind of proven to be true.
So day 2.
Well, it changes, right? So tomorrow is Lena Pella, and so my camp ends and Lena Pella starts. So it's kind of like, and they're both housed in the same convention center. So I would say the one thing that I'm looking most forward to is really getting my hands on some textiles, on some different materials, on some accessories, and hopefully I'm not expecting it, but I would love to see some different variations of heel types, because I do want to offer, because you know currently on the site is that two styles but one stiletto, but I want to offer something that's a bit more comfortable for consumers and my target audience to wear all day, without having to have that achy feeling when they take off their heels. And so I want to be able to find different insoles to provide that level of comfortability.
And finally, this is your first MeCam, Lena Pella. What advice would you have to give up and coming shoe designers about maybe taking a step that is not the most comfortable, but a very necessary step to improve your business?
Honestly, you just got to do it. You just have to do it. Like, you have to, and this is me talking to myself, like, you have to be okay with being uncomfortable, because starting your business is the most scariest thing. Starting my business is the most scariest thing I've ever had to do, but I've also become such a better person in the process. And so being enthralled in the process of shoemaking and in designing and in creativity, like, I'm allowing myself to expand. And so I would honestly say that my number one advice would be to allow yourself to prepare yourself for expansion, because that's what comes when you're navigating through the unknown. And so especially, so I have a fashion merchandising degree, I have a fashion background, but not necessarily shoemaking. And so because I took my love for passion and my passion for fashion and my love for shoes, and I kind of combined it all into one, it's not the ideal route, like it's not the original route that a typical footwear designer would go through, but that doesn't mean that I'm not one, because God placed this vision on my heart. And so own your vision, own your expansion, own your story, tell it, and tell it in a way that makes sense to you and that it will resonate with your audience. And when you're speaking from the heart, everything is going to resonate with who it resonates with, because you don't got to go out and get the people. The people are going to come to you just by you being
On the train.
Like, cut to the scene.
Right, networking on the train, but it's been, yeah.
No, I'm telling you, like, it's divine timing. I cannot stress that enough. And it sounds so unreal, but I'm real. I'm here in the flesh, and I just hope that I myself serve as an inspiration for my niece, for my nephew, for my little babies around, not like baby, but my babies around me, and my friends and my family. And I just want them to know that they can do whatever they want to do, whatever they put their heart to do. And that's a very long-winded answer, but just do it.
That's good. Cause that's like the 18th time you just said something about just do it. I feel like we just got to give Nike another shout out. Like, we need to show the product, cause it's just do it, kid.
We are on a master manifesting adventure.
Yes.
To produce this collaboration, and not that I'm, fishing for a partnership. But they be partnering with folks. And so they can partner with LJB
Right.
Footwear.
So, because why not LJB?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not? My target audience needs them and they need us. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay aware of all of our latest product releases, footwear news, anything and everything footwear related. Stay tuned to our next our part 3 of a 4-part series. Ciao Bella!